If you're thinking about living in Alpharetta and commuting to Atlanta, Georgia, there is one thing most people underestimate, and that is the reason some buyers absolutely love their move while others regret it. By the way, I help people just like you every single week who are moving to or within the Atlanta area, and I truly love to help you too. You can call or text me at 770-626-5712 or book an appointment using the link below. You'll find everything you need right there in the description. And stay with me because towards the end, I'm going to show you exactly who this commute works really well for and who it actually is not a good fit. If Alpharetta is on your radar, you're probably drawn to the lifestyle. The schools, the community, the space is one of the most desirable areas in the North Atlanta area. But then comes the big question. What's the commute actually like? And the honest answer is, it depends. But more importantly, it matters more than people expect. Let's start here. Most people think in terms of distance. How far is Alpharetta from Atlanta? But the real question is, how long does it take? Because in this market, distance and time are not the same thing. Let's talk real numbers. From Alpharetta to Buckhead, you're typically looking at about 30 to 45 minutes without heavy traffic. During peak hours, that can stretch into 45 minutes to over an hour. To Midtown, you're often in that 45 minute to an hour range, sometimes longer during rush hour. And to downtown Atlanta, you can easily see 1 hour or more, depending on timing. So this isn't a quick commute. It's an imaginable one, but only if you plan for it. Georgia 400 reality. The main route is Georgia 400, and it's both a convenient and a challenge. It connects Alpharetta directly to the city, but it also carries a lot of traffic. Southbound in the morning, northbound in the evening, and that's where you'll feel it most. In certain areas, like exits Windward, Haynesbridge, can slow down significantly. Timing is everything. Here's what many people don't realize. When you leave can matter more than when you live, where you live. Leaving at 6:30 is very different from leaving at 7:30. And 7:30 is very different from leaving from 8:30 a.m. Even a 30-minute shift can completely change your experience. So flexibility becomes a major advantage. Now, one thing that has changed is how often people commute. Hybrid schedules are more common, so many people aren't driving 5 days a week anymore. That makes Alpharetta much more realistic for buyers. Also, some people have reverse commutes, which can be significantly easier. There are alternatives to driving. You have MARTA access at North Springs. You can park and take the train into the city. For some people, that reduces stress significantly, but it does add time and requires planning. So it's not for everyone, but it's an option. The emotional side of traffic is the part people don't like. Commuting isn't just about time. It's about how it feels. It's your mornings, it's your evenings, it's your energy. For some people, the trade-off is worth it for the lifestyle Alpharetta offers. But for others, it becomes draining over time. This commute can be challenging if you're commuting 5 days a week on a strict 9 to 5 schedule with little flexibility, or if you're used to a very short commute. That's where people tend to feel the biggest adjustment. But this commute works really well if you have a hybrid schedule, flexible hours, or you prioritize lifestyle over proximity. Because what Alpharetta offers often outweighs the commute for the right buyer. The biggest mistake I see buyers choosing a home without fully understanding their daily drive. They don't test it, they don't map it, they assume they'll adjust. And sometimes that becomes the thing they wish they had thought about more. The smartest buyers, they test the commutes. They drive it during rush hour. They choose their location within Alpharetta strategically, and they balance commute time with how they actually want to live. That's what leads to a great decision. If you're thinking about moving to Alpharetta and are trying to figure out if the commute makes sense for you, I'd be happy to help you think it through. I work with clients every single week who are navigating this exact decision, and I can help you too and find the right balance between lifestyle, location, and commute. You can call or text me at 770-626-5712 or connect with me by clicking the link below. And if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe because I share insights just like this every single week. And I will help you make smart real estate decisions.